Buenas tardes, amigos and amigas. I'm John Anthony. This is Big Mike. Guys, worlds collide. Wow. Wow. If you did not know the people that you saw on your screen from AAA, you know them now. You know them now, guys and girls. Wow. What a show. What a cross promotion. And man, I'm so impressed. I'm not just saying it, being a mark, man. What? Wow. Your thoughts just overall on the show, real quick, before we dive into the matches.
Wow, you set it up perfectly. I mean,
Yeah.
There was so much that. What an amazing. Obviously it's not a debut, but what an amazing stage to put that brand on for people who have never seen them before.
Mhm.
I had very limited access to AAA, but seeing what I saw tonight, holy crap, man! What in the world was that?
What's going on, Spedrock?
What's
One
going
half,
on?
the other half of the running on Thursday nights. What's going on?
The better half. Everyone would say.
Jeremy, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Spedrock definitely feels the same way. Fantastic show. Fantastic show. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously we got Money in the Bank coming up in about an hour and a half, a little less than that. I got little ones to
Good
put to
luck
bed.
topping that shit.
Yeah, it's probably the women's match. When I was coming out, maybe the women's ladder match might go over the main event of Worlds Collide, but it's ooh, man, Vikingo and Gable went, man. That was wild stuff, man. Jesus. So real quick, obviously not a big card, but maybe some people you don't know if you're not familiar with AAA. Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, Octagon Jr. taking on LWO. Man, LWO, you don't, as much of them being a faction on SmackDown, you don't really get to see them wrestle a lot. But listen, Vinny has entered the chat. What's going on, Vinny? What's up?
What's going on, Vinny?
Not much. Coming off a fantastic Worlds Collide PLE.
Woo! Fire, baby. Love it. I saw your tweet too about as far as this is an amazing week for soaps, wrestling, you name it, man. This is an awesome weekend. Woo! So like I was just saying, Mr. Iguana is a enigma. If you haven't seen him before today, that dude is amazing at what he does. Yes, you might look at it and go, "That's silly," but it's way over. It's so over. The man wrestles. He's like the equivalent of Morello with the Cobra, except he actually has the iguana.
I was thinking more Boogeyman with the worms coming out of his mouth.
Yeah. I like the makeup, the tongue thing going on. It's awesome. But I was gonna say LWO. Oh man, Del Toro was amazing. Was a masterclass tonight. I don't think he gets showcased enough on Fridays. That dude went off. Awesome stuff. Obviously Dragon Lee is Dragon Lee. What a match. I mean, it was an awesome 6-man tag. They got everyone going. A lot of cool spots, funny spots. Got the crowd warmed up. Got everyone ready for the whole thing going on. Obviously Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon walk away with the win. Just your thoughts as far as I guess we'll start like this. I know Mike, you probably have. Vinny, I think you've probably seen a little bit. Your thoughts on the Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon trio. What are your thoughts on like the gimmicks, the feel as far as what they're doing over there when they go over someone like a faction like LW over here? LW, I should say. What are your thoughts on the match and kind of like how what you thought, like how cool that was to see those guys from AAA, like how they do it with their factions? I'll start with you, Vinny.
It took me back to the Nitro era. Like it really reminded me about watching Nitro back in the late 90s. I enjoyed the entire match. The characters were fantastic. This is my first time really watching a Lucha Libre event outside of just clips here and there. And the fact that we saw a character like Mr. Iguana come out and they chose to showcase him.
Okay. Hold on, I just gotta stop you guys. Hold on. Who's got the background music on?
Oh, that might be me. Hang on.
It's okay. It's going through on the feed. I'm like, okay, hold on. Is that my feedback? Hello. I was like, do I have the reverb on?
So while he's doing that, I'll pick up. So shout out to one of my new favorite wrestlers, Mr. Iguana, and Yeska. So awesome. The way they presented them, the way they were wrestling in the ring, every bit of it, I loved it. Obviously we saw Stampede's comment. All five matches landed in his top 15 for the week. So obviously not only were they great professional wrestling contests, they were also great sports entertainment contests. This is the best pairing of the two that you see in a long time. You know, because normally you get either a really good professional wrestling match or you get a really good sports entertainment match.
Mhm.
This showcased the best of both worlds, or both worlds colliding, as you would say, I guess. Absolutely perfectly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I think I'll let you finish up as far as we were talking about taking you back to WCW and
Yeah.
the later years of that.
Sorry about that. I had Money in the Bank pre-show on in the background.
It's okay. No, don't worry about it. It's all good.
They literally timed that perfectly. As soon as Worlds Collide went off the air, they went right into the pre-show of Money
It's
in the
almost
Bank.
like they're owned by the same people.
No, yeah, it took me back. It took me back to the Nitro era with the Luchadors and the opening contest being just high flying, high energy, getting the night started correctly. Seeing a character like Mr. Iguana and the entire group, even seeing the LWO with Lince Dorado subbing in for the injured Joaquin Phoenix was fantastic and just great. Yes, I was a little critical when he took the stuffed iguana and started doing moves to the stuffed iguana, but I could overlook
Critical?
that.
That was one of my favorite parts of the match.
Yo, he elbow dropped that iguana like Ric Flair, bro.
A Spanish fly on the iguana on Yeska. I mean, how do you not love that?
Yeah, but
Could have been worse. He could have been
Either way.
suplexing little Jimmy. I'm just saying.
I mean, at least it wasn't a blow up doll. I'll give it that.
I mean, okay, yeah.
But
NWA did have two invisible people wrestle each other during COVID. Remember that before you talk about a match.
Well, didn't we just have last year the Miz wrestle Invisible John Cena?
Yes, that is true.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
knew
that hasn't been that long ago.
Forget about that.
but either way, I felt it was great. I enjoyed it, and this is my first time watching a true AAA event, so to speak.
Awesome. Yeah, I think for the fact that there was a lot of eyes, I think Conan, I think, was awesome on the mic. Maybe a little
Yes.
low energy, but the man has more knowledge than I think we've all forgotten when it comes to wrestling. Like he knows so much and so knowledgeable. Corey kept it going. Just awesome vibe as far as the announcers, and just it was good stuff, man. I was there for it.
It would have been funny had they put Corey out there with Sam Adonis, his brother, since now they're under the same umbrella.
That is true. I mean, but I do like the Conan. Conan was getting some heat, and I'm like,
was
do
great.
you listen to him talking though? Like, do you listen to him talk? Like, it's like he knows so much, and he was there for the first Worlds Collide.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio obviously came out beforehand before the match, talking to everybody, getting everyone out. Awesome stuff for him to come out there. But speaking of a Mysterio, after the match, Rey Mysterio grabs a mic. He's with Liv Morgan. He's at ringside. Just starts going off on Octagon, baby. Well, starts talking in general as far as Rey Mysterio being a deadbeat. Octagon's like, "Yo, shut your mouth, bro." They get into it. Looks like we got our fifth match, boys. We got Dom Mysterio and Octagon going 1-on-1 for the IC title and Money in the Bank in a couple hours, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got Dom here. I mean, I think it's a great way of pulling someone from the AAA. It's one of the things where you watch Worlds Collide and you went, "Oh shit, what? Now he's in that. Now I gotta watch Money in the Bank now for that. I gotta tune in for that match too."
Mhm.
So good way of pulling it up. It's gonna be a good match though, because I think you're gonna see the luchador part of Dom, which is obviously in his blood, and like he knows that stuff. So I think it's gonna be a really good match. It's gonna be sneaky good match. I think for the IC title. Obviously, Dom's gonna walk away the winner. Maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
100%.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
100%. No,
Could
there's
you,
no.
could
There's
you
no way.
imagine? Could you imagine? Ray comes down and costs. Oh no.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, Triple Mania is coming up in August, and WWE is having a presence at Triple Mania.
Mm-hmm.
So if Octagon Jr. went over, I mean, think about it. WWE gets railed all the time, and how much shit did they get for Trick Williams winning the TNA title last week?
Yep.
So,
Agreed.
I mean, if Octagon Jr. goes over and wins the Intercontinental Championship, that could be something that truly shows that WWE is in this for the long haul instead of, only for their own good.
And that's
Yeah, but there's too many stories with that IC title on Raw right now to have it go completely off the rails before because
Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam's up first.
True.
If we didn't have SummerSlam on the horizon, before Triple Mania, I would say I would agree with you there. But there's too much going on where they want Dom and they want that IC title on SummerSlam that they're not gonna pass it off right now.
It could be. It would be interesting though. But I do agree with the SummerSlam point. But he is right though. Triple Mania coming up. You got to have something going on there where you have a presence and kind of make it worth the juice for AAA. But that remains to be seen. But I think the match is going to be good tonight as far as Money in the Bank with Dom and Octagon. We go into the tag match for the ladies. We got Stephanie Victor, who just looks like $1,000,000, man. I'm sorry, and I'm not gooning her or anything like that. That woman just looks amazing. Anytime wherever she's doing, walking to the ring, walking from her car, winning, I don't care. She looks amazing. Lola Vice, obviously $1,000,000 as well, taking on Dalise and Chick Tormenta, two legends, luchadores in the business. Awesome stuff. They were obviously. The match was obviously carried by the ladies from NXT and WWE, but great homage to have them out there, homage for them to go out there and fight. Obviously, they get the win, Victor and Vice. Great match. And then obviously, Stephanie's talking about, all in Spanish, about, I was Miss Money in the Bank. I know what she's talking about. Okay, she's talking about winning the match. That's what she said. I knew what she said the whole time. I knew what she was talking about. But yeah, no, that was a great match. It was good. Good that some ladies out there as well. It was good to see that. Your thoughts real quick on the match as far as Lola and Victoria going over here against some lucha legends. Your thoughts, Mike?
Again, a great match. I mean, and this will be a recurring theme during this entire show. Just a really great match, a really good showcase of lucha libre from the female standpoint as well. Just obviously, we know Stephanie Vicor's history there. Lola Vice not necessarily has a history in AAA, but being a Latino wrestler, obviously she's watched it and studied it as well. And then you have two greats in Dalise and Chick Tormenta. And shout out to not only Stephanie, but also Octagon Jr., who are going to pull double duty now and wrestle again tonight in Money in the Bank. I couldn't imagine having to do that. Those two being the only two that will pull double duty tonight.
Stephanie, well, that is true, but Stephanie actually is pulling triple duty. She wrestled on Friday. She wrestled tonight. And she's wrestling Money in the Bank. So technically,
that's true.
Triple duty. I know it's wild for just to have people go out there doing double duty. You don't see that a lot. But anyway. Yeah. Vinny, your thoughts on the match?
I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I gotta agree with Mike. This is gonna be a recurring theme. The entire show is energetic from the top to the bottom, which is something that's a staple of Lucha Libre shows. So I was very impressed with Lola Vice. I mean, seeing her keep up with, two legendary luchadoras as well as Stephanie Vaquer, she needs to be up on the main roster and featured heavily, because I think that she's either that or send her to AAA to help carry the female division. She's just that good.
No, I agree. Lola was up there. She has some title matches. She was ascending up. Now she kind of is here and there, but they also had the influx of the Julias, of the Roxes, of the Stephanie. So now you're gonna start seeing Lola probably making her way back up to that top before she gets called up. So they have a little bit of influx of people being signed and brought in. So Legado de Fantasma taking on Pagano, Psycho Clown, Dr. Wagner Jr. This match.
El Tipo del Dr. Wagner Jr.
Okay, I'm sorry, man. That's like people say Vikingo. Listen, there's more to it than that. Listen, what a match! What a match! There's nothing more I can say. Again, I don't just want to sit here and just glaze everything with the great match, but it was. They weren't stupid with the 5 matches they put out there. That everything was just going to slap. We know Fantasma can go. Obviously, Pagano and Psycho Clown are amazing. Wagner Jr. has so much history from his father, and just he can go, and a lot of homages to his dad, stuff to Eddie Guerrero as well. Great stuff, great stuff. But yeah, Legado pulls it out. Apparently, they're back together. They're nice, big, nice family again. La Familia is back. Your guys' thoughts as far as the match and the outcome? Mike, I'll start with you.
This is the Legado I want to see on WWE every week now. Yeah. I mean, because this was a much better presentation of those guys. I like Santos. I've always liked Santos and his character, but seeing Angel and Berto have a little bit more of a serious, hard-hitting style to them, and more true to what they are probably more used to outside of the WWE, And I'm here for that. If this is the Legado del Fantasma we get going forward, give me every bit of that. Insert them again back into the SmackDown tag team scene that they've kind of been pushed out of with everybody else. Holy crap, man!
That is best tag team
that is
division in wrestling.
Stupid good.
That's so stupid, bro. What's going on, Lady Alpha? Oh man, yeah, dude, it's stupid good that division going forward. Vinny, your thoughts?
No, I agree. It's almost like everybody says that 5 hours of wrestling, between 5.5 hours between Raw and SmackDown, is too much time, but they're not filling it up with enough. It's almost like they don't have enough time to showcase all of their talent. You're right. Legado del Fantasma needs to be like that on SmackDown, because that's the way they're pushed heavily. That's the way they're doing great. As far as the match tonight goes, seeing characters like Psycho Clown and Pagano and El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., just, again, my first time seeing them, fantastic representation of their characters in their entrance. And you can get the character just from their, whether it's makeup or a mask, whatever they choose to use. But fantastic. I couldn't tear myself away from the TV because it was so good.
Yeah, Stampede is
and great representation too, not only of their characters but of their story.
Yeah,
they really got across the story of Pagano's history with Santos's dad, how he used to work for him, how Santos used to drive him around, and now they're in the ring together. A very good way of, and that's one of the things that I shout out Conan for. Is, I know he caught a lot of flack, but the knowledge he had of the inner workings of I almost said AEW, of AAA and the history there really fed into the backstory of a lot of the matches, because there wasn't a lot of build to the matches other than just being excited about the cross promotion. He's the one that really brought together and weaved a story and put it to every single one of the matches that he could.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I agree. Exactly. Stampede with a great point as well. Today is the reason I kept saying, get more people in the ring on SmackDown and Raw. There was under 60 minutes last night at SmackDown on a 3-hour show.
And I completely agree with Stampede, because that's what I was talking about. Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge WWE American wrestling fan. You gotta have the storytelling, you gotta have the promos and everything. Mm-hmm. But when you have a 3-hour show, there shouldn't be under 60 minutes of wrestling.
I agree.
There's got to be a good balance between promo and actual wrestling, and you can get more people on the card if you cut down the promo segments.
Yeah, you should average 50-50. I'm okay with 50-50.
I agree. I'm with that. Absolutely. Definitely always need more wrestling, man. I'm sick of the ads. Or give me the picture-in-picture, man. I mean, with Raw, I think we've talked about this with Netflix. It's like, we're missing entrances. We're missing interviews. Like, it sucks. It's like, cut away at a time like that makes sense, or do picture-in-picture or something. But like, we're missing things that are important where you see it pop up on X. Like, when did that happen? Oh, we had ad for 2.5 minutes. Oh, that's what happened.
Carrying Cross lives now.
I pay for the ad free, so I don't get that problem.
Wait, so Netflix, I have that too, but you still get ads? No,
I haven't gotten any ads at all. Like, it plays right through. Like, you'll see the little bug in the corner, upper corner, that says, back in, 2 minutes, 30 seconds or whatever, it counts down.
Yeah.
But no, I'm still watching the action. Like, every Monday night while I'm doing Suds News, I'm broadcasting Suds News. I've got Raw on my laptop, no commercials at all. Even the replay.
Do you have a VPN on your laptop?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Because I know, like, international audiences get to see that, but usually, even from what I've heard, even the people that pay for the ad-free Netflix still get ads on American Netflix.
Yeah,
knock on wood, I haven't gotten any ads. So
that's it. Netflix heard you. It's over. You're gonna have ads on Monday. Vinny's gonna be like, "Shit, they found me. Damn it! What if you damn kids? I would have gotten away with it." So let's get back into some NXT, some WWE stuff. WWE business on NXT. Javon Evans. Your boy, Laredo Kid, who is the AAA Cruiserweight Champion. I think a lot of people glossed over that. Ray Phoenix and your boy, Ethan Page, baby. The North American titles on the line. I thought, this is why I picked Javon Evans. I thought this was going to be an Ethan Page kind of taking an L here, doing something on Tuesday and ascending up to the main roster. But I was wrong. Amazing match. Amazing match, man. Javon shows up, man. Obviously, Phoenix were just scraping the surface of what Ray can do. And we're just gonna every match is just better and better and better and better. And obviously the Laredo kid is just what more can you say? If you've seen him internationally, if you watched him other than tonight, the dude is amazing. Can do amazing things in that ring. But twisted grin, baby. Throws Javon out. 1, 2, 3 gets it. Ethan Page retains, man. I don't know who can stop this man. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. But Ethan Page walks out, man. He's still your champion. He's going into next Tuesday as your North American champion. Your guys' thoughts on the match and the outcome with Ethan walking out still a champion. I'll start with you, Vinny.
I love this match because it had literally 3 different styles in the ring.
Mhm.
Ethan Page has can keep up with the luchadors, but he's more of an American style wrestler. Javon Evans is like a ping pong ball all over the place.
Your
And
boy's bouncy.
yeah, no kidding. Like he's made out of rubber.
Mhm.
I could see him portraying Tigger in a live action Winnie the Pooh. And then Ray Phoenix and and Laredo Kid, just fantastic match either way. I like that Ethan Page went over, but I could have seen easily any of the 4 guys winning.
Yeah.
Tigger. You're killing me, Vinny.
I can't. Yeah, I
You're like
can't
the
get that image
Sami
out of my
Zayn-
head now.
You're like the Sami Zayn, man. You broke me, man. I was like,
Yeah, that image will be forever be in my head now. That's awesome.
T.I. double gur. Javon, get out, Javon. That's awesome. Mike, what do you think of the match, man?
Because bouncing's what Javon does best.
Exactly.
Where's Mike?
Oh,
I need Mike from Kicking Out to make me a meme. Damn it!
I mean, incredible match. I agree. Javon Evans showed why he is one of the best young wrestlers on the planet. All ego, showing why he is who he is, getting the sneak victory there at the end, but still holding his own. I mean, he provided a lot of good moments in this match, just like everybody else did. Ray Phoenix adding to the mystique of who Ray Phoenix is. Laredo Kid again getting put on a stage where the world can see him now, not just the people that were watching AAA, which, let's be honest, wasn't a whole lot before this. So I mean, a great platform for all 4 wrestlers. I did pick Ethan Page to go over because I thought this would continue the Ethan Page Javon Evans feud, which I think will probably blow off at Great American Bash in about a month. I think that may be where Javon takes it. They have a rematch there. Again, same theme of the night. Yes, 100%.
There's a Tigger reference. I'm sorry.
But yeah, again, same as every other match that we've talked about. Just an incredible match.
Yeah, amazing stuff, man. Again, that's a good call by you. For the blow off, I would imagine would have to be a GAB. That's a great call. But again, I was just, I figured on AAA. I figured something was going to happen at AAA. Something I was, maybe woo, but it is what it is. And then, guys, the main event, Vikingo and Chad Gable. I don't think there's any superlatives I can give here to really. Yeah, it's a masterclass. And I know I said it, Mike, you've said it. Conman even said it. I know Stampede has said it. If you were shitting on Chad Gable, the whole gimmick, he puts a mask on. Look what that man just did in that ring. Holy shit! Like Chad Gable doesn't get to do that on Monday nights, man. Wow. And Vikingo, I've seen his work before, but to do what he did in that ring, like there was no one guy carrying that match. It was like, okay, it was like you just imagine playing. Let's do this. Let's do this. No, let me do that. Yes, do that. Like, oh my God, the hits just kept coming. The moves were amazing. So many close 2 counts. I thought Chad had him when he hit him off the top rope. Man, what a match, man. But the 630 does it, baby. Vikingo walks out of here. Still your AAA champion. Mega champion, if you will. Yeah, I just, again, not glazing it, but what a match. Match of the night by far. Maybe I'm sure something on Money in the Bank will be good. Maybe the ladies ladder match. But wow, it's 5.5 stars for me, man. That's all I can give it. It's so amazing. Mike, I'll go to you.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it before we came on air. I mean, I honestly don't see, as much as I think the women's Money in the Bank ladder match will be good. Will, dare I say, great. I don't think there's going to be a match on this Money in the Bank card that will come close to not only this match but that 4-way we just talked about. To be completely honest,
See,
I think those two will be the two best matches we see all day. Not that I don't think there's going to be some great matches on Money in the Bank, but the show those two just put on is incredible.
Mhm.
I agree with you. 5 stars, 5.5. Give it all the stars you want.
all of it.
As Mike would say, it'd have 25 stars in the Tokyo Dome. I know Mike likes to play off of that, the Dave meme.
Yeah.
But it showed why Chad Gable is who he is and who everybody has said he should be in WWE. And again, just shows who Vikingo is, El Hijo del Vikingo. Give that man the respect of his full name.
My bad.
No, you're good. That was me wanting to do that.
You're right, you're
Not
right.
bagging you. But again, just put on another level, on another stage. Yeah, we've seen him in some other promotions. He's been in America a few times more than some of the other wrestlers have. We've seen like a Laredo Kid in some American promotions, things like that.
Yep.
But really, he's probably the most visible to an American audience. But even here, on a completely different level, I'll go ahead and say it. Probably my favorite, and it's weird to call a AAA main event a WWE match, but probably my favorite WWE match all year so far.
Wow.
It was that good to me. And shout out to El Hijo del Vikingo. I'll say Vikingo from now on just because I don't want to mess it up after that. Hopefully his knee's good. I know I saw him clutching it a few times. I'm hoping that was a work in a cell. He did tweak something.
I think he tweaked something, but I think he's okay. By the end, when he was running in, and then I think he hit the 360, he looked like he was good. I think maybe he got a little tweak or something. So I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's okay.
But yeah, 100%. Great match. 5 stars, 5.5, whatever you want to give it. You can't give it enough.
Yeah,
I agree. Absolutely. Vinny, your thoughts?
I mean, and Chad, the same thing with Chad Gable is the same thing I said about Legado del Fantasma. If Chad Gable was presented like this on Raw, and I know he's getting a lot of time with the El Grande Americano gimmick, and the whole,
are you suggesting it's the same person? Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. I didn't see no tattoo on that man's neck. What are you doing? Get out of here. He borrowed his boots and stretched them, bro. What the hell?
That could be. Either that or Chelsea Green's boots. But either way, I love the match. I really thought the table spot was going to be the end. But outside of that, I really enjoyed it. The 630 splash is impressive. And these are, we grew up with the 450 being, fantastic. Our shooting star from Billy Kidman, the 450 from, other people. But, and you didn't misspell it. That's how he spells it, Lady Alpha. Again, just like Mike said, 25 stars if it was in the Tokyo Dome, but literally, definitely a 5.5 star match. And Chad Gable, he performed his ass off. So,
he's amazing.
Could you imagine if he had to do what Stephanie and Octagon Jr. have to do and pull double duty tonight? Could you imagine if he had to do that? That'd be crazy.
I could never do, especially in a ladder match too. No way. No.
I mean, after that table spot, I don't think he'd be up to performing again tonight. So,
definitely need to be in the trainer's room getting iced down, man. Definitely. Yeah, I would not want to be Chad Gable if I didn't do double duty. But anyway. But yeah, awesome. If this is the start of what we're gonna do here, obviously, like Vinny alluded to, they're gonna have a presence at Triple Mania. I'm here for, man. Start integrating like them into NXT. Obviously, keep them their own thing, have them still do their stuff like TNA does, but definitely start integrating them even into TNA. I'll take. You got man. The possibilities around this partnership is going to be awesome, and I'm so excited for it because like I've watched these people not on a Stampede level, but I've watched AAA before. I've seen that kind of stuff. I've watched their pay-per-views. Again, we've seen some of them on other American TV as well. But yeah, just I am here for those matches. You give me that for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I'm watching. I'm not moving from my couch. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
As long as Mr. Iguana is in there.
Wait, Mike, are you guys? Do you have a third guest, a third host joining you guys on the run-in now?
We will. In honor of Mr. Iguana, we will actually have a brand new member of the run-in who will join us this Thursday. He is on his way here now. So stay tuned Thursday for his introduction and maybe for a chance to give him a name. We're going to let you guys name him. So we're going to get suggestions on Thursday night for names, and then we will put out a poll that will run all week for naming rights, and whatever name wins will be the name of our new cast member on the run-in. If you follow me on X at Big Mike 20 _ Big Mike 27. Wow, am I jest now? I can't get my own name right. I put out a post earlier showing you who that is, so make sure you go follow me, take a look, and yeah, I'm excited.
I want to build off what Stampede just said. AAA was always very chaotic. Watching the past, it was opposite. And part of what Conan said in, when he was talking about WWE buying AAA was that now they have better production value, better production money, and today proved it.
Yeah.
With the WWE production behind the product of AAA, it's a no-brainer. It's going to improve just to be able to showcase their talent.
No, I agree wholeheartedly. It's going to be awesome, man. It's just like that's the thing with WWE. Whatever they do, whether they're helping TNA and like what they do in the production stuff, same with AAA. Like they can give you that production value and like maybe not doing it, but hey, maybe do X, Y, Z and do this. Try this. Let's do this. Hey, we're gonna send a guy down. He'll help you out. And you just your product just goes. If you're here, you just automatically, automatically upgrade. So, again, that's the value for those productions is going to be awesome as well. So
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see those people who have been crying the entire time. Oh, WWE's going to ruin AAA. If this is what we get for AAA going forward, I'm going to need you to shut your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I second that. Absolutely. I didn't see that was literally like, and the thing is too, I don't want to talk about any other companies, but it wasn't like WWE go out there and squashing any AAA talent. AAA was getting over. AAA was winning some matches, man. Like, let's go. So I don't know, man. But yeah, man, this was an awesome show to prelude into Money in the Bank. Obviously, we got Money in the Bank in less than an hour. Vinny, thank you for jumping in. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah. So real quick, I guess for people who don't know who we are, which they probably do already, Vinny, where can everyone catch you on the socials?
You can follow me on Twitter at Vinny Suds or on Facebook, Vinny Suds. On Twitter is also at Suds Media. Follow YouTube, youtube.com/@suds-media, or just follow suds-media.com. And, either way, just Suds Media or Suds and Squared Circle Media everywhere.
Awesome. Big Mike, where can we find you?
As I mentioned earlier, at _ Big Mike 27 on pretty much all socials. You can search for the Run-In Wrestling Podcast. Be sure to go check us out. I put out a video this morning, fantasy booking, how I think El Grande Americano wins the Money in the Bank and how that goes forward over the next few months and how he actually gets a cash in. You can also check us out Thursday nights, 8 o'clock Central. This Thursday, as I mentioned, we will be introducing a new cast member to the run-in. Hopefully, Vinny won't be there with his cat in the background, so it would scare our new cast member. Because I know iguanas and cats famously don't go well together. Yeah, definitely catch us Thursday, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern for the Run-In Wrestling Podcast. Me and my boy Spedrock, who you saw in the comments earlier.
Awesome. Lady Alpha, somebody's kitty is angry. Yikes.
Yeah.
That's why you need Blue Chew.
It's not angry.
Wow, that was a good one. I sucked that I didn't get that one. That was awesome. That's why you're the CEO.
That's right, baby. Where's my steak? Not well done. Mid-rare, baby. Mid-rare. You guys know me, John Anthony, baby. Everything Chair Shot Sports. You can catch me Mondays, Fridays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Wednesdays specifically, Weekend Wrestling over on bodyslam.net. Check us out over there as well. And and obviously tonight, myself, Big Mike, about 2 or 3 other people jumping in, whoever the hell wants to come in and talk about the ramifications of the results of Money in the Bank. We will talk about all of that live here on X and on YouTube, immediately following the PLE over on Peacock. So yeah, get excited for that. But the one way to know we're doing everything is to like, comment, subscribe. Do the thing, guys. If anything, the 150 people are watching. If anything you do before you get out of here, before we get off the air, hit the thumbs up button, guys. Give us a like. We appreciate it. Let's YouTube know, hey, these guys are awesome. Helps me, helps Sons of Square Circle, helps the run in, helps all of us in the algorithm for YouTube, and we really appreciate that. So with that being said, guys, buenas noches. And for myself, Big Mike, and for Vinny, yeah, I'm John Anthony. We'll see all of you after Money in the Bank.
Doses.